There is one great impression I need to correct. A lot of people, they don't be brainwashed by this Western world too much. That is why what is really even affecting us, productively and as a nation to an extent. We have imported cultures, agree with them and rejected our own. That is something I got to understand. Let's look at this music industry, for example, right now. I got a lot of friends, when it comes to like Nigerian rapper, African rap artist, now be say e dey inferior. But waiting any American rapper rap, now original one. So I got this that it is a mindset and mentality. I remember that when I was in school, that was in 2006, between 26 to 7. I actually fell in love with Two-Face Idibia around 2004. I was interested in Afrobeat. What Afrobeat? Not 2004, sef. Now even 1998 already, I was loving Afrobeat, like the likes of Remedy, Idris Abdul Karim, the likes of Tony Tetwila. I was listening to all those guys then, down to 24, where we got Two-Face Idibia and a lot of others. My friend for school then, I told them something like, you know what? Afrobeat is going to be bigger than even most Western, music genre. A lot of people were like, they were laughing at me. They were saying this different thing because they were already in that brainwashed culture. Like, anything will come from abroad, now original. Anything will be their own, from Africa, now fake. That is a mentality that these Western people have sown into us. That is why we talked about, we talk about, Grammy, BETs, MTV, more than we talk about our own. Some people, Nigerian, African movies, to them, they don't know how to tell stories. But do you prefer that Nigerians, Africans start telling Western stories instead of their own? I've watched African movies that I really love the storyline. They told African stories better. But to these people, they're not really they try. Some people feel that if not be Western something, it not really matter and all those things. I know say our people they F up sometimes. So, in terms of movie, you go see all those Nollywood, Asaba movie and all those things. You go to see the microphone, the dangle, you go to see, audio system is very bad and all those things. But whether you like it or not, we still get grade A movies and all those things. But sometimes I become shy to even talk about it, like Nigerian movies, African movies, they are really classic to an extent. African rappers are good and all those things. Some people will just come out will tell you say, um, they will tell you say one small rapper for US like Guna and all those kind of people, then big pass, then Sabi rappers Emma. Now platform then gets. That is something you got to understand. I've picked, some freestyles, from the likes of Nasty C, from the likes of Vest, from the likes of, Sarkodie, from the likes of Emma Abaga, from the likes of Black Bones, Calligraph Jones from Kenya. A lot of people, a lot of rappers from the likes of, Jesse Jags, Vector, Mudnai. We got a lot of people. These guys then they rap. Now platform we not get. Now like platform we not get and all those things. But right now, what we are saying now is the growth of Afrobeat. And to them, they feel that Afrobeat not supposed to grow like that. I see a lot of people still discussing. I get angry at this because this is our own. If we not promote our own, if we not support our own, who will support them for us? These guys that they pay for Spotify, Apple Music. You know what? That they listen to foreign music. So they are paying, earning in Nigeria and paying it to the foreigners, to the foreign country and all these things to develop and all those kind of things. But their own, they're not going to listen to them. To them, they say, nah, inferior. And this is a mentality that you guys need to actually stop. To me, I believe that, yes, Emma Abaga, got what it takes to challenge, Drake, Kendrick Lamar. Now this thing, now platform they don't get. I've listened to freestyle by these guys. They're still good. It's not easy for you to see, for you dey speak your own dialect, you learn English, you come dey compete with somebody wey dey speak English as his own dialect. E no easy. So those are some of the things you guys need to understand about all of this. When you talk about African movies and the rest, I love most of them. I've watched a lot of movies like Black Diamond, different movies like Jacob Cross, a lot. They told African stories better. But to them, they feel that these guys, they feel that African movies, they're not really the enlightened. You guys are really being entertained by the culture of another person, because I feel that it takes a level of inferiority complex to think like them. Because I have confidence in my culture, in myself, and all this thing. I believe in myself, so I'm not going to think like them. Because to them, it takes a level of inferiority complex, like not believing in your own story being told, not believing in your own culture and all those things, rejecting it to accept the Western culture and get validated. And when you do that, you are destroying yourself. Now that thing destroy our production industry to an extent in Nigeria, where you see shoe that is being made in Aba, the right made in Nigeria, made in Aba, a lot of people not go buy am. The same shoe is being made in Aba, then taken to maybe the right made in China, taken to this thing, or made in made in Italy, made in this, made in that. People go to Russia and they buy, because not be say the shoe not be original, because of the name. That thing is a psychological sickness. A lot of people don't seem to understand it. It's a psychological sickness where people don't really appreciate their own, even though they're original, but they will prefer the foreign inferior to their own original. It is a psychological sickness. And all those kind of people, they don't have self-confidence. That is something I believe about that. And this is really affecting especially the hip-hop culture in Nigeria. When you see like Odumodu Black now, a lot of people, Skepta, some people, what is it called, Central C and all those people, they say, man, this guy good, this guy good. But for their own soil, for Odumodu Black, compound, for in country, people they say, not good. So those are the things I kind of really understand about all of this. I was talking to somebody the other day. They say waiting attempts they say itself. But in the Western world, she's being appreciated and all those things. These are the mindset they've sown into you guys. When you're talking about the movie industry itself, what is the budget of Hollywood compared to the budget of Nollywood? That is another thing you need to understand. Somebody they budget like $50 million to make a movie. Another person, they make a movie with less than $1 million. And you want to get the best of it. Their government, they support their movie industry, their music. They go fit carry script and all those things. Authenticated script, the true copy and all those things. Go collect loan from bank and shoot movies. Can you do it in Nigeria? You got to raise the money yourself. Ask the likes of a lot of people like Kunle. Ask Afolaya. Ask a lot of people. They will tell you the challenges they are facing. Most of it funding and platforms, and the infrastructure is not well laid in Nigeria. We not get world-class studios. A lot of people are trying to put themselves together and then compete with already structuralized industry. So whether you like it or not, I still prefer African stories. So I don't know of you. Put your own comments in the comment section.